who's going to be taking the first ball, and that's nicely bowled. It's a nice little start, the start of today, to his name. And well,
absolutely not, Rico. He was the victim of a poor piece of batting last night where he was stumped by the keeper by just dragging his back foot out of the ground unnecessarily. And
he comes again. This one's just short, wide outside the off. He's hit away, and I think that's just one bounce and 4 runs to the first boundary. Well, Krishna is strong. Look, he latched onto this straight away, and nothing was going to stop that. Good. This one is, oh, well, he's had a swing at that, and they're asking the question, and he's got to go. The finger has gone up, and well, it's caught behind. And adios to Krupal Patel, just saying that he's not normally a batsman in a hurry. He doesn't try to do anything. Seen that before. Jahab Uddin, and he's been smashed away. That is big. That is huge. Well, Uddin now to the captain, and it's hit up in the air. There is a fielder under it, but I think it's going to go over him. It does. Balle, 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 and that is nicely hit. Ginna Sona. That's nice.
That was an excellent bit of fielding from Asif. As you say, it was. Greenshields has popped one up. It's come off the top edge. Fielder coming in. He's kept a hold of it. Didn't look particularly confident, but he has safely taken the catch, and that's a massive moment in this game. It's entertaining batting from Paolo. I'm not sure he'll want to watch that one back as Asif goes short, and Jitu cracks one over the boundary, the same spot as the previous over. And he has come alive in this tournament, Rico. We haven't seen too much with him trying to push for a wicket. Managed to, I guess you could say, buy a wicket from, oh, that's a disappointing bit of fielding from Asif. You actually talked about it a couple of overs ago, Rico, that he didn't look fully prepared to get down low for one, and he's
6 of his first, but that's a wide. This one's a full toss. He's up in the air, and he's going to go all the way. Yes, it is. Just timing. It was a full toss. It had to be put away, but he had to make sure. Look, he was stretching wide, hitting the bottom of the bat.
Field for any of the tournament games so far as Jitu takes the long handle. That looks like it might have actually just snuck over the boundary line. As we were just saying, having a new bowler who's absolutely fresh in the tournament, you've got a question. You've got guys out there like Stubbs and Waddell who have been in games before. They've been idle at the moment. I just don't understand the captaincy approach. As Jitu rocks onto the back foot, and he's crunched to maximum. This man, Jitu, is showing he has got every bit the same stroke power. Rico, this has been a display from the skipper.
At this point, when you knew the attack was on, and Jitu has taken it on, and unfortunately, he's played that Gunda shot again. He's batted well for 47 of 24. One big shot, he would have got to his 50. He had the time to stay there and do it. He acknowledges the praise and congratulations from Paolo.
Shoulders before this innings is out as Asif comes in with his left hand. Path swings it high. Krishnan just a little bit sluggish, could have taken another 1 or 2 steps backwards and might have been in a reasonable position. Umpire's waiting for the call. I think that clearly fell within the boundary line. Standing even before he starts about 5 metres off the line, as that is thrashed through the covers. Path Jujon coming to the party and annihilating a pair of boundaries in this last over. Well, step out, got outside off stump, got the angle that he wanted. He's done it again. Tried the helicopter swipe, unsuccessful on that occasion, but he has finished this innings with a bang. That is excellent batting from Jujon. We haven't seen too much of him in the tournament thus far, particularly after he injured his hamstring in one of the early games, but he is back in some form, and Oweris have racked up a total of 4 wickets down for 90 runs.
With Krupal Patel, which they have done a few times before, rather than go for pace at the likes of Conrad, they've gone for the spin.
That's an absolute peach of a ball from Patel. Abdul didn't look particularly comfortable in his first couple of balls, but what a rip snorter of a delivery.
New batsman, and it's going to be Saeed Asif Rab. And he's got him straight away. Well, I don't know which ball Brad was playing, but it wasn't the one that came out of the hand from Dhruv Patel. And he's on his way back already. That one was just a nice, easy, straight delivery.
Wickets of the tournament, the way he set up Pedro Madeira in the first. Oh, as he clean bowls Krishnan. Conrad Greenshields continuing a wonderful tournament, but that might be a dagger to the heart of the Miranda Dragons team.
Oh, he was on the same, but he's not been able to add anything to it. And Bullock's hoping that he can. That one's probably, well, straight on. Let's have a look.
Well, I think this actually swung away, and probably enough. There you go, pitched on leg stump. Bullock was expecting another in-swinger, reminiscent of what Greenshields did to Pedro Madeira. Oh, I'd certainly very rarely question anything that comes out of the trip decision making. Here's another appeal for Greenshields, a little outside edge, and the keeper takes it cleanly. That was not necessarily the most confident appeal from the entire side, but Greenshields was convinced. The wicketkeeper Foster was convinced.
Yeah, all the pressure on Mohamed Shakir. He's out there for the first time, and this is well, it's straight into the hands. And for a moment, I thought he'd middle that, and it was going to go past that man, but of course it wasn't. It's Conrad Greenshields diving to his right, takes a splendid catch.
This next ball gives himself a little bit of room, and he's clean bowled. Rahman has said, "I've had enough of you, Shakir." Back to the pavilion, and he takes him out with not a surprising dismissal, given the amount that Shakir was reversing from his stumps. He's got Rob Lewis, the wicketkeeper, out there now. It's a little bit more flighted from Paolo. Stubbs tries to push it, only gets the edge, and it's neatly snaffled by Dhruv Patel. That's the end of a brave innings from Stubbsy. Ends up being dismissed after 13 balls of obdurate defence, but unfortunately he did not trouble the scorers. Tee-based collectible in future years. Oh, that's been thrashed out.
Double
to the
it,
offside.
double it, double
Push,
it.
boys.
Double
Push.
it, just a little bit. Come on, rapido, rapido, andre, iva, hooray!
Well, a rapturous round of applause comes from the Dragons cheer squad as they've waited until the final ball of the innings to hit their first scoring shot of more than one. It has taken them 59 balls